Okay, hi everyone. Here's a little visual guide to help you with your exercises, your lower body strength. Here I'm doing squats. My feet are a little wider than shoulder width apart. My toes are pointed slightly outward, and I'm pushing my butt back and down. So I'm going to just change position so you can see that better. You want to aim for thighs parallel to the floor, but don't worry if you aren't there today. So you have an option to add weights either in a suitcase grip by your sides, making sure to keep your knees in line with your toes. Okay. So you want to make sure that your knees are aligned with your toes, but they never move beyond. The other option is a shoulder rack with the weights to increase the intensity. Be extra sure to engage your abdominals to stabilize your core, and make sure you're lifting with your legs and not your back. You're really pushing up from the ground all the way to the top of the movement. Okay, now alternating lunges. Take a long step to the front, then push up and back with the front leg to return. Then you repeat on the other side. It's always better to go slow and steady than do it fast and wobbly. You have the option to add weights to increase the effort. And for better balance, make sure your feet are shoulder width apart and not in line one in front of the other. Okay, now a split squat. So a stagger stance like previously, but we stay on one side and we repeat the movement. Aim to get your legs bent at 90 degrees, front thigh parallel to the floor. Okay, switch sides. Sometimes it's a little tough on the balance. Push up from the ground all the way up to a glute contraction at the top, locking your core to keep your upper body still and steady. You can do this exercise with optional weights in a suitcase grip. Yeah, I know, videographer buddies. I need to learn how to frame my videos better. Or you have the option of racking into a shoulder rack for a tougher workout. Squat to calf raise, feet or shoulder width apart, squat down, then lift your heels and squeeze your butt at the top of the movement. Optional jump at the top of the movement. Be sure to absorb the landing by bending your knees a lot. You don't want that energy going into your joints or your tibias. Alternating side lunges. So you start with your feet together, then take a large step to the side. But keep your hips pointing forwards, but back and down, not knees sliding forwards. If holding weights suitcase style, then they should move to either side of your bent leg. We're transferring our center of gravity from one leg to the other. If you're in the shoulder rack position, it's especially important to engage your core and push back up with your legs, not your back.